Hello to all my friends out there, and thank God it's Friday. So what I want to do is make a few preparations. Everybody wants to enjoy life on Friday and have some good food, but what we don't want to do is spend too much money, because then that puts stress on the next week. Okay. It was discovered when I was doing the MUKBANKs, and I'm doing another one tonight. This is peach tea, and this is one of the most delicious ones. That one of the worst sources for fattening food is sugary drinks. And I thought, I won't suffer that much drinking non-sugar beverages. That's a little sacrifice. If it avoids me gaining weight, that is fine. Okay, so what I want to make tonight is some pub food. Okay, the first thing I want to make is some hot wing, but I'm going to use chicken because it's cheaper, and I got chicken for 79 cents a pound. Now, what do I do with the recipe? Okay, so what I will do is I will make some wing sauce. I will put my chicken in the wing sauce and marinate it, and then I will slip it into the oven at 350, and I will turn halfway, and I will have some tasty wing sauce. And when you go out for hot wings, you get breadsticks, but I bought this garlic bread marked down from, I don't know where it was. I think it was Ralph's, or no, it was Albertsons. So, and you can always find garlic bread marked down. So I will have some hot wing chicken legs, and I will have some pub style potatoes. Okay, the other night when I made those fish and chip potatoes big, they were great for the next day. And so what I discovered is if you need large quantities of food, you can always eat it the next day. Or if you want to eat it, you can eat it. Okay, and then I will make some cheese sauce, and all I will do is melt some Velveeta cheese, and this is always in the stockpile, and the cheapest place to buy this cheese is Aldi's, and some shelf-stable milk, and I will melt some cheese, enough just for a batch of I will roast the potatoes at 400. I will just drizzle them with oil and roast 400. I'm doing the hot wings anyway. Okay, then I will take them out, and I will put them on a paper towel to drain off the fat, and then I will make some cheese sauce. Very easy to make. And then I always stockpile bacon. And I will fry some crispy bacon, and I will have bacon bits on my fries. It will be like a pub, but it'll be a cheap pub made by yours truly. Okay, now here is some raisin jam that I made. It's really easy. It can be any kind of dry fruit, fresh fruit, or canned fruit. Here's the recipe, because I want to make some pie crust cookies for my mukbang. Homemade is best, you guys. So let me give you a shot of the whole thing. I will post these on Twitter for sure. Okay, so now let me give you my pie crust. Okay, I have discovered after years of making this that you can just use 4 tablespoons butter, or a 1/4 cup shortening, or lard. I think I'm going to stockpile lard right now while I can still get pig fat cheap, because God knows what might happen. You want to stockpile margarine in your freezer, and shortening, oil, and lard. Lard is probably the cheapest, and the thing about lard is it's pig fat. Now there's an issue here that I see, a potential issue, is that they could start removing actual meat from our diets because it's expensive. And, you know, we had this breach in the livestock was drowned. So, okay, I want to make some pie crust cookies. So what I did is I made pie crust, and then I chilled my pie crust real quick in the freezer because, hey, you know, no time wasting. Okay, so if you can afford it, this is good. I will buy a couple of these this month. Usually when I stockpile, I buy two. Okay, if you're new to stockpiling, stay with me because you're going to learn it little by little and you're not going to run out of food anymore. And if you don't have that much food, you're going to go to the food bank and you're going to get some. Okay, I bought the walnuts at 99 cents only, but it occurred to me, you know, you can just go to Sprouts and buy a little bit of nuts if you need it. Okay, I'm just going to make one to demonstrate, you guys, so that I don't waste too much time on the video. Okay, so here's one batch. This makes a lot of pie crust, so I'm just going to make half. Half is going to be for my son and I this afternoon, and half is going to be for my mukbang tonight. And this would make a top and bottom pie crust. If you wanted to make it, if you want to cook your fruit down, peaches is really good, or you know, any kind of canned fruit. Pears is very yummy. Our family loves pears. Okay, so you know, you heard about this lab created meat. So tonight on my mukbang, I will be discussing lab created meat. But before I actually do any research, the mind can conjure. So, you know, like say you're saying to yourself, wow, what is going on in these labs? What are these scientists doing making this Franken meat? You know, we cannot trust them. Okay, one, it could be human meat. Oh my God, what do you think they're doing with all these missing humans? Wow, they're going to end up in our meat, right? I mean, you know, we're going to play it out in our minds. This is the worst thing that can possibly happen. Okay, you know what they're going to do? They're going to use human blood, and they're going to create solidified meat. Now, that would be a bad one. Okay, so now you don't want to put too much or it's going to run out. Okay, so that's bad. You know, it's best if we look it up and don't have a heart attack. Okay, these walnuts are really going to be tasty on here, you guys. Here's the spatula. I just, you know, I chop my, okay, how about lab created meat? Oh, you know what those would be? Clone beef. You know why? Because a clone grows a lot faster than a regular beef. But these clones could be unhealthy. Okay, so I'm just going to bend this up because I don't want it leaking out, losing all my raisin jam. Or you know what you can do? You can just get some jam out of your refrigerator and make some jam cookies. Okay, I'll seal them better. Okay, so now same thing, cloned swine. One thing, you know what they don't mess around with, you guys? Did you know this? Lamb, that's hands off. So, you know, one of the things we could do is eat lamb. It's safer. And so have you noticed how chicken now is so cheap? Okay, low quality parts. Like what kind of low quality parts? Well, like chicken feet, like intestines, like things people wouldn't want to really actually eat. Low quality plant debris. Well, they could like flavor up the plant debris and, you know, pass it off to us as meat, which would be undesirable. Now, this is a strong possibility that we'll be eating plant-based food. We won't know it, but we'll be paying for meat, and it'll be plant debris or low quality. Okay, now here is the one that I came up with. It's super bad. Brace yourself. Medical waste. Like the mind can only conjure, right? What could the medical waste be? Well, I'll leave that to you guys. And then, you know, there's been ugly rumors of human infants. So, you know, it's best before hitting the panic button to investigate these issues. I'm probably going to have to make 2 batches because, you know, doing it this way is not, you know, is not generating too many. One thing, though, you guys, you don't want to go crazy on raisin cookies because you know what might happen. Okay, you guys, God bless you.